Hi, Sag. Welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love reading. I'm going to be doing a reading talking about what's really going on in your love life. And this will be for singles, those of you who consider yourself to be in situationships, and also for those of you who are in relationships or married. Okay. So there'll be 3 parts, and I will put the timestamps in the description box and also in the comment section so you can skip ahead. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see what comes out. Okay, so let's talk about what's really going on in Sagittarius's love life. You can find your section again in the comment section, or you can watch it all the way through. All right, with that being said, let's jump right in. All right, hi singles. So we're going to be starting off with you today. We're going to talk about what's really going on in your love life right now, what you need to know, anything of significance, if you're seeing someone, if someone's coming towards you, what's really going on with that person. So let me shuffle and then we'll jump right in. So this is for my single Sagittariuses, single Sagittarius and Sagittarius placements, single masculines and feminines alike. Give me some messages, please, for their love life. What's happening? What's really going on in their love life right now? Give me some messages for Sag. Sag singles. This is for Sag singles. What can you tell me? What can you tell me? Give me some messages for Sag. All right, singles, 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 singles. I feel like for my Sagittarius singles, you guys have been feeling deeply unfulfilled in your love life. Maybe your life has taken a turn where you felt like you had to prioritize other things like your living environment, yourself, most importantly, and also career and finance. Tell me about singles. What's happening for my singles here? Hmm. All right, singles. Very interesting cards. All right, so what we have here, there is someone from your past that is coming up for my singles. I feel like that's going to be the most significant person. Doesn't mean that this is the person that you're going to have the most success with or who you should date. It just shows that they're going to be making the strongest presence in your love life in the month of July, okay? And also maybe leading into August as well. So I see someone from your past. I also see an energy of this person chasing you. Now, if you're a masculine, you'll be doing the chasing here. All right, King of Wands. I feel like my masculines right now, or a masculine who could be coming towards you, definitely has a strong drive to chase. It feels like they could be really interested, or there's an energy of excitability as well coming from this King of Wands. We do have the Wheel of Fortune here, so there could be a change of circumstance with someone from your past. Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups. Okay, so things are changing between you two. If you haven't spoke to this person, that could be the change. There could be reconciliation here. If you guys have been on the outs, there also could be an energy of just communicating, coming back together. So there's a big change that's happening with someone from your past. Now, what I see with a masculine, if you're a masculine watching, you're going to have 2 interests, okay? You'll probably be dating 2 people. You'll be speaking to 2 people here. All right, so we have the woman card coming out twice. So there is third party energy surrounding this. And you may have 2 people of interest that you could be chasing, that you have a deep interest towards, okay? Maybe you are dating someone new, and then also someone from your past could be coming up during this time because the Wheel of Fortune is like fated events. So you could be meeting someone new right now, masculine, but you also could be reuniting with someone from your past. Okay. So I do see a third party situation. For my single feminines, you do have a masculine that's chasing you, but also know that they do have another option around as well. Okay, so there is another option. Now, this is the interesting thing. Even though there is a third party situation and that's how it could start, or that's what's happening right now, there is growth potential. All right, so there's more than meets the eye to the situation. There's a hidden possibility here, and it feels like there's room for growth. Okay, so it does feel like maybe this masculine will be making a decision, not right away, but definitely later down the line to be with you. All right, there's more than meets the eye. You may not really like this third party situation right now, but you also may have a understanding, okay? Because it is a single energy, so it's like you can date who you want. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Tell me about this masculine, King of Wands. What can you tell me about this masculine? Maybe you're going to be dating another fire sign. So that could be your strongest connection is an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or this is someone who's very confident. Someone who's feeling themselves right now. They have a lot of confidence to chase, to put themselves out there, to be the first one to speak or initiate. This is a self-starter. This is also someone who is very goal-oriented, okay? This could also be an entrepreneur, or this person could be stepping into entrepreneurship. Tell me about the King of Wands. What can you tell me about this King of Wands? All right. I feel like this King of Wands is in a really good place in life. I can be speaking to my masculine, or if you're a feminine, this masculine is in a really good place in life. Feels like they just had some type of graduation or overall achievement in their life. A cycle or maybe a chapter of hardship could be closing out for them. They are getting an upgrade in their lifestyle, so they could be making more money. Okay, there's a lot of blessings that are coming towards this masculine as well with the world card. This masculine also could travel, so they could be back and forth. There could be long distance or relocation that's happening, or they may travel for work, or they could be doing a lot of traveling, right now. There's a lot of trips in stow for this King of Wands. We also have the Eight of Pentacles here. So what this person chases after, they are very consistent and they do put in a lot of effort. Okay. So even if they're chasing two different people, it feels like they put in a lot of effort towards both people. This person with the King of Wands, that's like a lot of energy to share. Okay. So it's not like one person is being treated better than the next. This person puts in a lot of effort to romance or to chase or to get to know someone. So I do see that. This person is a very hard worker as well. Okay, so work and their finances is definitely an area of focus for them. Feels like this person is crossing all T's and dotting all I's. They have their ducks in a row. They're very eligible bachelor. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from this person. What else do we need to know about this person? I get a very generous energy from this masculine. Okay, they could really like to help people who are not in the best circumstances. They like to give. They like to, what's the word that I want to use? They like to build a bitch. Okay, or this person likes to like invest, okay? Especially when they see that someone's in need. So they have like humanitarian vibes, charitable energy. They don't mind investing, donating, gifting where it's needed. They really do, they're really attracted to charitable cases. Okay. So they're really attracted to people who may not be in the best position, maybe financially, or even like when it comes to their life path. And this person, that's where they step in. And that's what makes them feel really good about themselves. That's what makes them feel very confident that they're able to provide, protect, give to someone who may be in need or even a love interest. All right. I also feel like this is a very confident person. So again, I feel like their difficult days are behind them and they're really on the rise right now. They could be in a position of power. This person feels like they have a lot of freedom. Okay. So, of course, being single, but also freedom to travel, maybe freedom financially. And it feels like right now they know their self worth. They know their value. They're very confident. They have a healthy ego. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing about this King of Wands. What's changing here? What's changing? Wheel of Fortune. What's faded or changing? What's faded or changing? Give me some messages. So feminines, that could be a guy who's coming towards you. All right, but tell me about what's faded here. What's changing? Let's see. All right, we have the Fool. What else is here? And the Four of Cups as well, okay? Also, too, I don't know who this is. This could be whoever I'm speaking to. There's an energy of like changing your interests, your hobbies, or even your type. Okay. So someone is changing their whole type, who they used to like to date. Now they have another interest as well. All right. So these are two different people in this third party, by the way. Two very vastly different people, different things that make them unique. They're not similar at all. Sometimes when you're dating, people will be like, oh, that person has a type. With this type of dynamic, you wouldn't be able to tell what this person's type is because these are two very different people, especially with the Fool. Who they're used to dating, they could be dating someone totally different. All right. The Fool brings out like new experiences. Okay. So I do see that. There's also this energy of taking a leap of faith. Okay. So this also could be reaching out, reconciling, or even coming towards you. We have the Four of Cups here as well. All right. I feel like if you feel deeply unfulfilled in your love life, Sag, you need to put yourself out there more. You may need to go to different environments than what you're used to dealing with. You need to meet new people, try a different type. That's where you're going to find a lot of luck. Okay. So no longer going towards what you usually do. No longer going to the environments where you usually pick people up. Okay. Try something different. Try something unconventional, out the norm. That's where you're going to get a lot of luck here. What else can you tell me about this? If you're single and not dating anyone right now, there could be someone from your past who's coming back towards you. They could have another person involved, meaning that they're single and they're dating someone else who's single. Or even if someone new comes into your life, they could be dating their ex. Okay, so there's some type of energy like that, or someone that they're familiar with. Tell me about the Fool. Oh, sorry, wrong deck. Why am I using this deck? Tell me about the Fool here. All right. So yeah, there's this energy, especially with that world card energy. World card brings like learning a lesson. So a lot of my single Saggies, you have learned your lesson dealing with certain people. And I feel like now you're ready to experience new things. You're going to put yourself out there. You know that you can't find what you're looking for going backwards, okay? Or trying the same things over and over again. So there's energy here of like growth or maturity. What's the Four of Cups? If you don't like the types that are available to you, the options that are available to you, it's really time for you to put yourself out there and try something new. All right. Also, too, initially, I feel like the person who's meant for you, Sag, it's gonna come at a time where you feel like you're in an energy of rejection, like you want to reject who's coming towards you, okay? Or you may feel like you're not really like excited about this person. I feel like this is someone out of your norm, out of your type, okay? So there's not like this excitability when you meet this person that you normally feel like with your usual type. And that's going to throw you off a little bit, but this is the person that you are meant to be with. So if you have that feeling towards someone who comes towards you and you don't really see the uniqueness of it, you don't really think it's anything special, that could be the person who's going to be very significant moving forward with you in this romantic situation. All right. Who do they need to look out for? Who is the one? For my masculines who could be dealing with two people, for my feminines who are trying to figure out who this person is, how will they know who this person is? How will they know? How will they know this person that there is growth potential between them? How will they know? All right, Knight of Swords definitely is going to come to you very late. I just see you kind of like figuring things out very late in the game. Like you could already be seeing this person, talking to them. You may be dating other people because you don't feel like they're super special. It's going to click at a very like last minute type of vibe, okay? Knight of Swords. What else can you tell me? How will they know? Again, I see someone from your past, okay? And there's an energy of a third party involved with this person. We have merit making. So this could be someone who wants to make up with you or someone who's trying to come towards you and show you their good side. Maybe you didn't see their good side in the past. And I also see there's an energy of a third party, whether there was a third party in the past between you two and that left a bad taste in your mouth, or that could be happening, now. Like they're not completely just talking to you. They are dating someone else in the same breath. Okay. So yeah, and it feels like there is something that's going to click at the last moment. So look towards someone that feels very familiar. Six of Cups can talk about reconciliation, someone that you've already dated before. Maybe it didn't get off the ground. So maybe an ex that you were in a relationship with, or this is someone who's coming towards you that feels like a kindred spirit. Someone who you feel very comfortable around them. You feel like this person and you relate. You feel like you've known them before. Okay. Could be a past life experience for some of you. Tell me about that Six of Cups here. Yeah, Empress. This time around with you and this person, whether this is a past life person coming back towards you, or if this is a person that you've already known, there's a lot of growth this time. And the relationship is way more abundant than it was in the past. Okay. We have the Empress. So there's a lot of growth and expansion. There's an energy of both parties nurturing this. Okay. This actually can go somewhere. And I'm also seeing too, lots of chemistry. All right, lots of chemistry right off the bat, lots of attraction. This could be someone who is fairly attractive. I also see an energy too of sex. Okay, so there could be like a lot of sex appeal between you and them. All right, what else can you tell me here? Someone's interests have changed, or they've changed a lot. Like this person's not the same that they used to be. Okay, they're not the same that they used to be. All right, I see compromise here. So there could be more energies of trying to have some middle ground, having more balance, equal give and take. Okay, so there could be a compromise of coming together. Again, third party energy. Okay, so I feel like this person's going to choose you. You will try to control the situation. There's energy of trying to control the speed or how deep you and this person go, but it's uncontrollable. It's expanding. All right. It's uncontrollable. Think about the Empress like a pregnant woman. You know, she may feel like, oh my God, I don't want to get my belly to get so big so fast, but she can't control that. The baby's going to be growing. Okay. So something's uncontrollable out of your hands. Even if you don't like the energy of this person having a lot of freedom, dating multiple people, it still feels like this is something that's growing and it's faded for you, okay? And the way that you would know who this person is, there's third-party energy involved. And if you're a masculine and you're trying to decide which person, I feel like you'll just know. This is someone that you feel more comfortable with. All right, there's a instant comfortability that you have with this person. All right. Also, Seven of Pentacles. There's an energy of like slow and steady progress. So could be someone who makes you wait, masculine. They may make you wait before you guys are intimate. They may try to take things very slow with you. You may feel like you're trying to chase and put in effort, but they're slowing it down. I do get an energy of like, you're feminine not liking that you're dating multiple people. So there's an energy of trying to slow down the progress, but it is worth it. All right. And you'll know that intuitively. Okay. So guys, I am going to be doing extended for all parts, not only just for singles, but also for those of you who are in situationships, if you're going to be watching that pile. And also for those who are committed, I'll be doing extended to tell you guys what the outcome is going to be, what you can expect from the situation. More things that could be hidden or unknown. I'm going to dive deeper. So if you do want to get the extended that will cover all parts, then definitely check out the description box and the comment section, because I will have it there as well. And of course, if you are in the Sagittarius Vault, then you'll automatically get that extended anyway, okay? All right, guys, so that is what I have for you right here. I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to move on to situationships. Hi, guys. All right. So this is for those of you who are in situationships. You're already dealing with your person. You already have a person of interest, but you guys are not quite committed as of yet. And I'm going to tell you what's really going on in your situationship, okay? So this is for Sagittarius and Sagittarius placements who are in a situationship. Even cross watchers, okay? If you're in a situationship with a Sag, then I'm going to be telling you what's really going on between you two, what you can expect. All right, give me some messages for my Saggies in a situationship. What's happening? What's really going on in this situationship? Give me some messages, please. What do they need to know about this situationship? Ooh, okay. All right, I see as of now, someone's waiting on communication. I feel like someone has not been as consistent lately with their communication. And that's confirmation right there, okay? Communication has slowed down, okay? Someone feels left out on the cold or like they're just waiting. So I do see one of you is waiting on communication from the other, and that hasn't picked up yet. There is also a lot of pressure to commit. So that also could be a reason why someone could be avoiding you right now, because maybe they don't, they ain't got the answer, Sway. So they don't know whether they're ready to do that. There's a lot of pressure around that as well. Let's see what else is happening in your situationship that you need to know. Okay. All right. All right. I do see like very romantic things that could be up ahead between you and this person. I also see luxury. Okay. So luxury dates or luxury experiences. Maybe someone even may buy you an expensive gift. All right. So there's really like relationship themes and happenings that are occurring between you and them. There's just not that commitment or that title. And I feel like someone is very worried right now. Like they don't know what to say. We have the lovers here. So you and this person are definitely soulmates and you guys get along very well. As of now, I feel like there's a lot of decisions and choices that you guys make as if you guys are in a commitment. Okay. So it could be deeply confusing. Excuse me. It could be deeply confusing. It feels like a relationship, but is it a relationship? And I feel like that conversation has come up quite a bit. We do have the Nine of Swords, so someone could be having trouble sleeping at night. Someone could be very anxious or worried about the outcome. It feels like as you guys start to get closer and do more relationship things, that conversation needs to be had. And that's when someone hides or isolates themselves. It's like someone's not ready to face that. We do have feminine energy here who is ready for commitment. Okay, so they're waiting for that next level to unlock. There's a feminine here who has like an energy of girlfriend or wife. Okay, so they're waiting for that. They could be looking for that. There's almost this energy of like, am I dumbing down my standards staying in the situationship? Okay, so there could be a lot of thoughts surrounding that. Tell me about the lovers. All right, we have the Empress. And we have the Death card. It's so weird because I feel like someone is like spoiling you, putting you on a pedestal. They talk highly of you, okay? They show you appreciation, gratitude, but then the Death card, it feels also like in the same breath, something could be ending, okay? Like there's an energy of feeling like there's some impending doom, or something's gonna end, or something's gonna trigger an ending, okay, with that Death card. Also, too, someone there's a masculine here who wonders if a feminine has a hidden relationship with their the father of their child, okay? Like your baby daddy. I feel like that's an excuse, okay? Like the Lovers with the Empress and also the Death card, someone could be using that as an excuse to avoid responsibility of commitment. Okay, so if someone has been asking you that and you're confused about why they're asking that because they know the dynamic between you and your baby's father, and that has never been an issue, but now it's becoming an issue, that is an out. Okay, that's like manipulation. All right, gaslighting. All right, so I do see that. So if that person is asking you that right now, just know they're on some BS. Tell me more about this energy. Tell me about the Empress. There's themes of pregnancy here as well, okay? And there's also energy of like, should I go through with pregnancy if we can't get to the commitment phase? So there's thoughts of that as well. Tell me about the Empress. Someone thinks really highly of you, okay, but they haven't been treating you that way, it feels like someone has not been treating you that way. Someone has not been really kind as well. It's like you could be looking for a compromise. One of you is looking for compromise. Like, okay, if you're not ready to have this conversation, at least just talk to me. Tell me what's really the issue here. Just tell me, do you have a problem with commitment? Do you not want to commit to me? I need answers. And it feels like someone is just avoiding that conversation, kind of putting you at mercy, okay, to just kind of wait and wonder and have anxiety around it. Someone thinks really highly of you. Okay, they do see you as a wife or a husband, girlfriend or boyfriend. They do see you as someone that they should commit to. They feel like this connection is very abundant. They feel like also like since they have met you, their life has been really abundant as well. What's the issue here? Someone has gotten very comfortable in their freedom, okay? And that may be something that they're not ready to compromise. We have energy of relaxation. So someone has gotten really relaxed, having their freedom, possibly having their cake and eating it too, having the idea of a relationship, but also it's not. So I can still do what I want. And I always have an out. I don't have, this is not like a contract. Okay. So someone's got really relaxed in that, and it's hard for them to adapt to making that deeper commitment. Someone has felt like they're leisurely, they're in the comfort energy right now, and they don't want to leave that comfort. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here with that. And that does happen a lot of times in situationships. Someone gets very comfortable with having their freedom that they're not willing to compromise that moving forward. We do have the Nine of Swords here. Tell me about this person who's very worried or anxious. All right, we have the Hangman. We have the Seven of Cups as well. All right, there's a lot of illusions here. All right, I feel like someone is hoping for the best, but maybe they're not seeing things clearly. With that Seven of Cups, someone could be having rose-colored glasses about a situation. It does tell me that, we have tornado here. So there is going to be a tower moment. All right, there could be a sudden, unexpected end here. There's a storm brewing. I feel like someone has rose-colored glasses, like they are trying to stay super optimistic about a situation that is not fulfilling them. And we also have the Hangman. So there's a lot of stagnancy. Something is like not moving forward. There could be a difference in mindset or goals here. Okay. So yeah, it feels like right now you and this person have hit a roadblock because one person is wanting more and the other person is feeling comfortable. All right. They don't want more at this moment. They don't see the benefit of that. They're getting all the benefits right now, okay? Think about the Hangman. All right. So again, like if you see that things are stuck here, see it for what it is, okay? Or whoever this person is that's like has this rose-colored glasses, because it feels like someone also gets comfortable in their fantasy of what it could be, okay? But it's not reality. Like things are not moving. Something has hit a delay or a roadblock, and I feel like someone's trying to stay hopeful that this is going to change, but that's where the anxiety sets in because it feels like, you know, maybe that's not going to happen. And I see here, whoever the more feminine energy is, this Queen of Pentacles deserves more. That's just what I'm seeing. This person deserves way more. They deserve that commitment. They show up in that energy. They show up as a wife or a husband. They show up as a boyfriend or a girlfriend. They have a lot of value. Okay. So this person deserves more. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. All right, Knight of Wands. I feel like whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, they're getting tired of the start and stop. They're getting tired of the push and pull. They also could be getting tired of, like, you know, the player tendencies, the hoe tendencies. Okay, someone being flighty, someone being in and out. So it feels like they're getting tired of that. We have the Sun here. Something's about to be exposed. All right, something is coming to light. Something is coming to light here. Tell me about that. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. It's like this person that you're dealing with, they have player tendencies and they're trying to hold out to the last minute. It's like they think you're bluffing. Okay. Like maybe you've told this person, I'm going to walk away, but they're like, no, you're not. And they're trying to hold out for till the last minute. Okay. Or they're trying to hold out for, you know, they're trying to hold out on you. Okay. Because they think that you're just going to stay. Okay. We have the Sun here. Okay, something's going to come to light that's going to make this person reconsider. All right, something's going to come to light or be exposed that's going to make this person reconsider committing. What is that? Or maybe buy someone some time. Remember, I said something about luxury or like a gift? You could be receiving a gift from this person, something that may delight you, that may buy them some more time. Okay, so be careful of that. I mean, you know what? Do whatever makes you feel whole. But I feel like someone here is trying to buy your time, okay, before just committing. So they're not, instead of giving you commitment, they give you like romance. They give you a gift. They may give you a trip, okay? So it feels like someone's trying to buy time. They're trying to buy your compromise, your consideration. Even if you try to leave this person before and be done with them, I feel like they're really good at charming or coming back in with some type of gift, okay? I do see a lot of frustrations moving forward. We do have Clover here. All right, so Clover talks about luck and happy coincidence, unexpected rendezvous. Maybe how you met this person could be very unexpected. It could have came at a time that you weren't expecting to meet someone that you're going to click with. But this is also the card of a fling or something that's short-lived, okay? So, you know, definitely open up your options if you're in a situationship. If you really love this person, like I see you do with the lovers, you can continue to move forward with this person if you would like to. But I also would say to keep your options open and date, see what else is out there. You may think that this is the only person that you want, but there could be a better option out there that's going to be ready to commit if that's something that you want. Okay. Because I do see that's what you want. We have house here. So you want that stability and safety. You could want that family dynamic, okay? You want to do something a little bit more traditional. You want to come out of the unconventional energy. You want something that's structured, and you can be setting boundaries right now. All right. So definitely, guys, I am going to be doing extended for all three categories for singles, for situationships, and also committed energy, especially if you are going to be watching another pile. If you want to know what's going to happen next between you and this person, what you can expect, what the outcome is going to be, definitely follow me there. And the link will be in the comment section down below or in the description box down below as well. All right. But this is what I have for those of you in situationships. And now I'm going to be moving on to those of you who are committed or in relationships. Hi, guys. All right. So this is going to be for those of you who are in solidified relationships, commitments, and marriages. All right. So let's jump right in and let's get some messages for my Saggies who are in relationships or committed. What is really going on in their love life at this time? What's really going on here? What can they expect? Give me some messages, please. What can they expect? Tell me about my Saggies who are in commitments, that are in relationships or marriages. What can they expect out of their love situation? What's really going on in their love situation? Give me some messages for those Saggies who are in commitments, solidified commitments. Mm. All right. Those of you who are in commitments, I feel like for you, right now, your relationship is going through a transitional phase. All right. So whether that was you guys weren't on the same track and now you're getting back on the same track, whether you guys were on the outs and you guys are coming back together, I do see a new beginning in love. So I do see emotions deepening, feelings deepening, maybe a resurgence of feelings if they have been gone for a while. And yeah, I just feel like you guys are going through a transition, trying to get away from a place that maybe wasn't so beneficial and moving back to a very positive period in your love life. Okay. So there is energy of going through that. Now, with that Six of Swords energy that I'm seeing, sometimes that means that someone is not going to get it right on the first try. Sometimes that means that someone may make some mistakes, that there could be some misunderstandings, there could be some arguments, fights along the way. But the bigger goal or intention here, or the purpose behind things, is to get things on a better track, to have that light at the end of the tunnel. All right. So, this right now could be a very trying time where it's going to require you to really commit to your person really strongly as they get their act together. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. All right. So let's see what's going on here. I am seeing also some messages of leadership. Who is going to be taking the leadership role in the relationship? Maybe the person who's usually the leader is not in that role. And so it requires someone else to step up and take that leadership role. All right. So there's something very unconventional. There could be something, there definitely could be power struggles here. There also could be this energy of like control. All right, controlling vibes. Maybe someone feels like they need to control the situation. And what else was I going to say? Gender roles, okay? Like switching. There could be a energy of gender roles switching here. All right? So, I just feel like someone feels like they need to take the lead because maybe their partner or their person is not capable right now, whether they may not be focused, they may not be the most responsible. Maybe this person is very impulsive right now. Maybe this person could be going through some things, so they kind of are taking a back seat. And I see this energy of a new dynamic of a new leader. Okay. We have the King of Wands here and we have the Page of Pentacles. So whoever is going to be taking the lead in this relationship, whether this is long term or temporary, I see that this person has to do a lot of chasing of their partner. All right. And they have to do a lot of motivating. So this could also feel like parenting. All right. Like having to remind them 100 times, having to motivate them to, get towards their goals, having to hype your partner up, be their hype man, give them words of affirmation. Okay, so there's an energy of chasing or putting in added effort than what this person is usually required to do or what they're used to doing. We have the Page of Pentacles here, so they may feel like their partner right now just has like low commitment to certain things, maybe low commitment to them, maybe low commitment to their goals, maybe financially or even their career. All right. Their person also could be like in a place where financially they're not as strong. So there is an energy of like a lot of motivation and having to remotivate your partner. And maybe you feel like this can be done because in relationships there's going to be ups and downs. Sometimes your partner is going to be on top of the world, sometimes they're not going to be on the top of the world. So there's like this energy of taking the lead. Now, even if this is not you and maybe someone is trying to do this for you, I see them really trying to motivate you, hype you up. And there's energy of like forward movement. Let's achieve our goals together. Okay, so shared goals and values here. Tell me more about the King of Wands, Page of Pentacles. What can you tell me about this? Tell me about the King of Wands, Page of Pentacles energy. All right. Definitely not easy. I feel like there's been a lot of trials in your relationship. This person who has to take this leadership role has literally just got out of a really difficult time, a very devastating time. We have the Ten of Swords here, okay? There's an energy of loss, sacrifice. There's an energy of feeling defeated, maybe hitting their lowest point. So it's a lot that's required of this person who's taking a leadership role because they may feel like even myself, I need, a motivational partner. I need someone to hype me up because I've been through so much. What I see for this person, they really are meant to lead in their relationship at this time because they have strength. They may be stronger than their partner, they may have better resilience than their partner, able to bounce back even though they've been through hard times. This person also may have emotional regulation down packed right now. All right. This person also may really be mastering, if this is you, Sag, you're really mastering self-control and discipline. And that's something that your partner could learn from you with the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So it's required that whoever this is step up, even if they don't feel like they're ready, it's needed and could be the leader of the ship, taking this relationship to new heights or new levels. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about this, please. Yeah. I feel like whoever's stepping in this role really does not see the bigger picture right now. This could feel like a huge burden. This could feel annoying, okay? This could feel unfair, right? But there's something that you're not seeing, or there's something that your partner may not be seeing, that this is leading the relationship into huge blessings. All right, so it's required for this person to take the leadership right now, even if it's just temporarily, because they're going to be the person, or you're going to be the person that leads this relationship to a lot of blessings and forward movement. There's an energy of getting this relationship back into a really good space. There's an energy of moving towards enlightenment and fulfillment and moving towards a more stable well-being. So this person, even though they went through a rough period most recently, that chapter is coming to an end, and they really have the fortitude to protect this relationship and maybe take it to new heights and also heal their person or lead their person. All right. So again, Emperor, there's going to be a ton of responsibility here that someone is taking on. There also could be, again, entrepreneurship or maybe starting a business, or someone also could be a business owner here. There's an energy of parenting, okay? Like having to be very stern and even like parenting your partner. Taking control of a situation, navigating it to the right place, getting very serious about your goals, your joint goals of the relationship. I feel like someone has a lot of authority here, okay? Same about the Emperor. All right, we have the Queen of Wands. We also have the Knight of Swords. The person who may need more guidance right now or needs more like a coach, that's kind of what it feels like. This person is going to be receiving, okay? And they also are going to step into leadership. You may not see it right away, but it is happening. Like Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is like once it finally clicks for this person and their mindset shifts, their perspective shifts, they're going to take action. They're going to have a really big comeback, whoever this person is. All right, Queen of Wands, and we also have the Knight of Swords here. There definitely is a change in gender roles, could be temporarily. All right, I see that for some of you. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. This is two go-getters. I feel like this relationship is like a power couple, or the dynamic is like two go-getters, two overachievers, but maybe someone is having a hard time stepping into that role right now. So it requires the other partner to kind of, motivate. All right, I do see balance coming back to the relationship. I do see equal give and take here. Right now, whoever is not showing up for the relationship or doing what they need to do, this person feels really like their self-worth is really low, okay? Their self-value, they may feel like they're not adding to the relationship. They may question what they bring to the table, and they could be like, putting too much thoughts into this versus what they can do now versus taking action. So it does take their counterpart or whoever this leader is going to be to kind of lead them out of this energy, to remind them who they are, okay? Because everybody's valuable, everyone has something to give. And even if you feel like you don't, you can take steps towards where you can build that up. I do see that this is a true partnership. This relationship requires partnership. It requires balance, integrity, being honest with each other and also with yourselves, okay? So I do see that happening. Lots of generosity coming towards you guys in this relationship. All right. So this could be through family, friends. You could see as a unit, you guys are pulling in a lot of generosity right now, whether that's through advice, that could be funds, money, that could be maybe shelter. I don't know, that could be opportunities, lots of generous things coming towards you guys as a unit. Also feel like whoever this leader is, this may be your most generous season towards your person. Know that it will be deeply appreciated, okay? So the return value of what you're giving out right now, even if you feel like you don't really have a lot to give, there will be a max return on that from your partner down the line, okay? There's going to be a lot of gratitude for what you're giving, your generosity right now, your acts of generosity towards this person. Tell me about that Six of Pentacles. What can you tell me here? All right, we have the Queen of Cups. We also have the Four of Wands. For my feminines, there is an energy of feeling very pleased in your relationship. There's also maybe a reawakening of your heart chakra. So if you were having a hard feelings towards your partner, if you were feeling like you were falling out of love, okay? If you felt like you were having a hard time attaching again, I do see that being your outcome here with the Queen of Cups. I do see you being very pleased with your relationship. There's also an energy of acceptance and release of maybe heartbreak or hard feelings that you had in the past. Finally being able to move past things that could have burdened you emotionally. I see you guys being in a very stable energy, okay? Your household, your living situation could really be very prosperous. There's a lot of generosity coming through that. All right, so look out for family with generous acts or donations, and also your neighbors. But yes, I see this relationship is going to have a very firm foundation. It does require someone who's not used to leading to lead. It also requires generosity to your partner. Tell me more about this. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Yeah, good news. There's a good outcome to expect between you and your partner. There could also be good news, like a very generous offer or opportunity or a miracle, something that's shocking or surprising that could be coming towards you guys. And it's going to put you guys in a better standing of more stability for the relationship. Think about the Four of Wands. All right. We have withdrawal in reverse. Hmm. Requires a lot of patience. Okay. I do see some days where someone is very worried if someone's going to change. That is the energy of the Six of Swords. It's like, it's not smooth sailing. There's going to be some turbulence. Okay. And I feel like you could be one of you, whoever this leader is right now, is wanting their partner to withdraw and detach from whatever is holding them back. I don't know what that is. That could be a mindset, that could be a feeling of lack, that could be low self worth, insecurities, that could be vices, that could be environments, people. There's an energy of this person really wanting to put this person in a position to win, but they have to choose to let certain things go and be a thing of a past. There's a lot of anger here that could occur if this person is really struggling to let those things go. And there's a lot of worry and doubt, over the relationship if this person keeps picking up these things. But I do feel like there's good news here. Okay. So there could be some type of opportunity that comes your way that really aids in this person letting those things go, that could restore their confidence to be able to let these things go. I am going to talk about this in extended for you guys. So, in extended for all of the different parts for singles, for situationships, and relationships, I'm going to talk about what's happening next. I'm going to talk about what the outcome is going to be. So, if you do want to know more about your relationship, some deeper messages that did not come out here, definitely follow me to the extended and we'll talk all about it. All right. But for right now, that's what I have for you, relationships. For those of you who are in relationships, married, or in strong commitments, that's what I have for you. Thank you guys. Oh, I forgot to show you guys this. Okay. Sorry. All right. We have Phoenix. Before I go, let me make sure to show this. So, your relationship could be taking a death and rebirth. Okay. Something has to end to be able to grow and transform to new heights. There's something very immortal about this relationship. It's never ending. All right, someone's having a heart awakening here. You guys could be rising up from the ashes. This relationship could be going through a total transformation or a complete renewal. Okay, so definitely taking a turn for the better. We also have Falcon. So if you are not confident of your partner's will to let certain things go and change their mindset and their habits and be more controlled or disciplined, know that they are going to rise above those challenges. Okay. If you guys are having a lot of fights or challenges, you guys will be able to rise above. There's a lot of ability here. This could take strategy or skill or focus. And I think that's why someone here is going to be stepping in the lead. You guys could be going through a transition, that Six of Swords energy. Expect changes, okay? Someone could be having an awakening here with the third eye and higher self and far reaching vision, all right? So when you have your long term goals with this person, keep your eye on the prize. We have man here, so some significance of a man could be very interesting or, significant. We also have drum. All right, self-expression, being bold, being heard, speaking your mind and communicating, negotiation or compromise, going back to a good rhythm or balance or order and sending a clear message. If you are tiptoeing over something that you need to say or call out about your partner, now is the time. This is the best time for you to really say that and put that out there and be heard by them. Okay. If you feel like you have already been trying to speak to your person and they're just not really listening, this is the best time to get your message across. All right. So now, with that being said, I'm going to leave it here. We're going to take this to the extended, guys. I'll be doing an extended for all parts. So if you're interested in that, check out the link in the description box down below. Those of you who have joined the Sagittarius Vault, then you will get it automatically. All right, so yes, I'll see you guys there. Make sure to like the video, comment down below. Let me know what resonated for you, no matter what part you watch, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. All right, with that being said, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.